Alright, hello and welcome to another MATHCOUNTS problem tutorial. So today we will be looking through problem number 8 in the 2013 chapter Target Run. So let's read through our question. A square is inscribed in a circle of radius 5 units. In each of the 4 regions bounded by a side of the square and the smaller circular arc joining the endpoints of that side, a square is drawn so that one side lies on the side of the larger square and the 2 opposite vertices lie on the circle as shown. What is the total area of the 5 squares? Express your answer to the nearest whole number. Alright, so if we want the total area, what we want to do is find the side length of one of these small squares. So how are we going to do that? So let's make some right triangles. So let's draw a line segment from here to here. So because this radius is 5, we can find that this length is 5 root 2 over 2. So next we can draw a line from this point to this point. So let's say that this is 2x and that this is x. So now what we can do is draw a line from this point to the center, making a radius. Now if you'll notice, we've traveled a vertical distance up of 5 root 2 plus 2x. So we have 5 root 2 plus 5 root 2 over 2, plus 2x. And we travel horizontal distance x, which means that we can make a right triangle with those leg lengths. So then what we can do is use Pythagorean theorem. So we have vertical leg squared plus horizontal leg squared, which equals a hypotenuse, which is the radius, which is also known. So let's solve this equation. So we have 5 root 2 over 2 plus 2x squared plus x squared, which equals 5 squared. So now let's expand this using FOIL. So we have 5 root 2 over 2 squared, which is 25 over 2. We have 5 root 2 over 2 times 2x, which is 5x root 2 times 2. So we have 10x root 2. And then we square this last term to give us 4x squared. So we have x squared equals 25. So we can add these x squareds together and subtract 25 from both sides to give us a quadratic equation that looks something like this. If you notice, we can divide by 5 to simplify calculations. So next what we want to do is use the quadratic formula. I hope you have this memorized, but if you don't, the formula is negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So if we plug our values in, this gives us negative 2 root 2 plus minus square root 8 plus 10 over 2, which gives us negative 2 root 2 plus minus 3 root 2 over 2, which, of course, we want a positive solution because this should be a length. We get that x is root 2 over 2. So then what we do is notice that x is just half the side length. Our actual side length is root 2. So then what we can then do is say root 2 squared is the area of each of these small squares. So we have 2 times 4 is 8 is the total area of the small squares. And for the big square, each side length is 5 root 2 because we have 5 root 2. So the total area is 8 plus 5 root 2 squared, 50, which is 58. Alright, let's do a second practice problem. Let's say that now we change this radius to 6. I'll give you a few seconds, maybe where you pause the video. Okay, so the correct answer to this question should be 84. If you don't know how I got that, you can rewind the video to see how I did the first problem, or keep watching to see how I explain this one. So once again, now we have this is 3 root 2. So now we do 3 root 2 plus 2x squared plus x squared equals 6 squared. We expand to get this, something like this. So we once again do all of this. I'll save you some time. I plug this into a calculator, get the value of x as 3 root 2 over 5, which means that the side length of the square is 6 root 2 over 5, which means that our answer is 6 root 2 squared plus 4 times 6 root 2 over 5 squared, which rounds to 84 because, again, nearest whole number. Alright, I'm going to give you a third practice problem, but this time I'm not going to show you the answer or work it out in this video. What I want you to do is work this problem out by yourself and leave your answer in the comment section so I can see it later. So let's once again do something really basic, change number. Let's say that now our radius is 8. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something in this video about geometry. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you later. Bye!